We received a question from a viewer about intimate relationships. She said that she often feels a lot of pain in her relationship, especially when her partner does not meet certain expectations. Whenever her partner fails to do what she expects, she feels very hurt and emotionally overwhelmed. She gets trapped in this emotional pain and many feelings start to arise. So she wants to understand, why do her partner's behaviors cause her so much pain?
So in this case, she expects her partner to do certain things, but her partner does not meet those expectations. And when expectations are not met, she feels pain. From my perspective, this is likely due to excessively high expectations. When the other person does not meet those expectations, emotional suffering naturally appears.
But isn't it normal to have expectations for your partner?
Yes, it is normal. Many people might think, isn't it normal for me to have expectations? Am I asking too much? No, your expectations are not wrong. From your perspective, they feel reasonable. Otherwise, you wouldn't expect them in the first place. But have you ever considered this? From your partner's perspective, they may not be able to fulfill those expectations. Because expectations usually fall into two categories: things you assume they can do, things they actually struggle to do. Even if your expectations feel reasonable to you, like spending more time together, helping with housework, taking care of children, being more emotionally available. To you, these are normal expectations. But to your partner, some of these may feel difficult, stressful, or beyond their ability. So what feels normal to you may feel like a high expectation to them.
So, does this mean couples often argue because of unmet expectations?
Yes. High expectations can easily damage a relationship. When one partner cannot meet the expectation, two common reactions appear: avoidance, conflict, arguments. Both are very unpleasant experiences for both sides. Then what happens? The person with expectations usually increases pressure, explaining more, blaming, demanding, repeating the requests. But when pressure increases, the other person feels even more stressed. And when stress increases, they either resist or withdraw. Then the first person may start thinking, do you not care about me anymore? Do you not love this family? But from the partner's perspective, it may simply be, I can't do this. This is difficult for me. This creates a cycle of conflict. Eventually, disappointment builds up. And when disappointment becomes too strong, emotional withdrawal happens. Some even think about separation or divorce.
Some people say, I expect this from you because I love you. How do you see this statement?
Honestly, I find this quite interesting because high expectations are often a form of control. From your perspective, your expectations feel normal. But from your partner's perspective, it feels like pressure. So even if you speak gently or even lovingly, the other person may still feel controlled.
So does that mean we should have no expectations in relationships?
Not at all. If you have no expectations at all, then why are you in a relationship? A relationship without expectations becomes meaningless. So we have 3 levels. Too low expectations gives no intimacy, no emotional nourishment. Too high expectations gives conflict and pressure. Healthy expectations gives balance and connection. Healthy expectations mean you evaluate reality. For example, you may want your partner to spend more time with you, but realistically, they may only be able to meet 60 to 70% of that need. If you accept that range, the relationship becomes more stable. But there is a key point. If your expectation cannot be changed, you must learn to let go. Letting go is not easy, but it is important, because letting go of expectations is actually a form of self-care. However, this does not mean giving up the relationship. It means stop forcing outcomes that are not realistic.
But many people don't dare to express their expectations. They are afraid of being rejected or disliked, so they just keep expectations inside their heart.
Yes, many people do that. They think, if I don't expect anything, I won't be disappointed. But in reality, they still have expectations. They just don't express them. So they suppress their needs. But unexpressed expectations do not disappear. They turn into silent frustration. A healthier way is this: even if there is a risk of rejection, you still express your needs. Because if you don't express it, you have almost no chance of getting it. If you express it, there is at least a chance. Expectations and disappointment are a pair. You cannot choose only one. If you want expectations, you must also accept possible disappointment. But the key is, even with possible disappointment, you still choose to hope.
So this is about communication and coordination.
Healthy relationships require communication and adjustment. For example, I can spend time with you, but not all the time. I can support you, but I also need space for work. Both sides express their reality, then adjust together. That is how two adults build a relationship. An unhealthy relationship is like this: you must meet my expectation or you are wrong. That is a childlike emotional structure. A mature relationship is both people adjust, both people negotiate, both people understand limitations. That is real relationship maintenance. The main issue is not expectations themselves. The issue is excessively high expectations that turn into pressure. If you can lower your expectations to a realistic level, you will stop forcing yourself and also stop forcing your partner. And when pressure is gone, love becomes easier.